Hello, I'd like to welcome you to a presentation on the magnet programs available at Parkville High School. At Parkville High School, we are very proud of our academic successes. Here you'll see a list of some of the highlights of our magnet students from last year, including an amazing AP pass rate, a National Merit Scholarship winner, and acceptance into many Ivy League schools. At Parkville High School, we know that creativity and academic success go hand in hand. We at Parkville High School offer many fine arts groups, musical performance groups, as well as theater performance groups, and we encourage all of our magnet students to participate in these. Though Parkville High School is a magnet school, it offers all of the same sports and extracurriculars as general population schools. Parkville High School offers a variety of sports and extracurricular activities, including football, basketball, and lacrosse. We are incredibly proud of the success that our Knights have both in the classroom and outside of the classroom. Last year, our football team made it to the state semifinals, and our basketball team made it to the state quarterfinals before playoffs had been postponed. Parkville High School also offers a JROTC program for those students who are interested in entering the military upon completion of their high school coursework.
On this slide, you can see all four magnet pathways offered at Parkville High School. Students may select one of these pathways. The pathways available include computer science, interactive media, Cisco cybersecurity, as well as the Teacher Academy of Maryland. This slide also shows a matrix in which you can see the courses required for each of the magnet pathways. For these pathways, you will see that only one or two courses is required per academic school year. This allows students in the magnet programs at Parkville High School to still pursue other interests they may have in electives. Things like band, things like JROTC, or even dance. At Parkville High School, we want to give students the opportunity to not only pursue their interest in their magnet pathway, but also other interests they may have in school classes.
We are now going to have the program directors for each of the 5 different magnet pathways briefly describe some of the highlights, coursework, and expectations for their magnet program.
At Parkville High School, we take computer science very seriously. Our program is taught by instructors that are not only certified in computer science, but in many cases have a computer science degree. We understand that computer science is more than coding. It's about problem solving in a technologically focused world. That's why we begin our program by training our students to become more efficient problem solvers, many times helping them learn how to think outside of the box. Coming from the industry, we know the importance of collaboration and embrace the power of working together. Computer science innovation doesn't happen from a single individual coding in some dark basement. It comes from creative minds working towards a common goal. We also know that computer science has applications in just about every field of study. That is why we allow our students to choose what they create and what field interests them. We mentor these students and provide resources and direction to help them meet their individual goals. Computer science jobs are the fastest growing across the globe. We want our students to tap into this potential, not only because there's great opportunity for them, but also because we need more trained computer scientists for us to succeed as a society. We help our students explore the many interesting computer science careers out there and provide them resources to make connections for the future. All of our students begin our program developing websites using the same software that is used in the industry. Our students create legitimate websites as freshmen, and many of them have even published and gone on to earn money from their creations. Even if they do not earn money from their creation, students learn the tools that will eventually help them build a very attractive portfolio. Our students spend the majority of the program learning software engineering or programming. At Parkville, we know the importance of allowing our students to apply their knowledge to creation and innovation. That is why we often have our students use their programming knowledge to create mobile apps. They learn how to create legitimate applications that address real needs and interests of actual consumers. It's not unusual for our students to create something that eventually becomes published and used in the real world. That is what computer science program at Parkville is all about: creativity, innovation, and empowerment.
Thank you for your interest in the IMP program at Parkville High School. By the way, IMP is simply a shorter way to say interactive media production, and we will continue to abbreviate it for this presentation. The fact that it's both a CTE and magnet pathway makes IMP a very special program that's designed to focus on computer science as a design pathway. Thinking of IMP students as digital artists is very important because that is the focus of the program. It's built around real-world projects and gives students the opportunity to earn both college credit and an industry-level certification before they graduate high school. Parkville's IMP students have the opportunity to work with the latest and greatest in both software and hardware. We focus on the Adobe Creative Cloud, Fusion, Audacity, and many other software programs. And the hardware could not be better. Our computer lab was just updated in the summer of 2020, very exciting. We also have active pens that work with student devices, Cintiq active displays, DSLRs, other cameras, high-resolution scanners, microphones, and portable digital audio recorders. IMP1 is of course the gateway to the IMP program, and it's all about exploring the world of digital art. The idea of taking traditional art making and extending it into the digital realm using all that wonderful software, developing skills in design, composition, rendering, and animation, and learning to create your own personal voice in the graphics lab. In IMP2, we build on what you learn in IMP1, continuing to explore deeper into the software, possibly some new programs, new applications, getting deeper into the worlds of graphics, animation, and video, gaining a deeper understanding again of all the Adobe CC software, plus other apps, learning the hardware a little better, working on project planning and workflow, and developing complex artistic solutions to authentic challenges. The goal of IMP3 is to provide students with the experience of what it's like to be a real-world graphic designer, starting with creating their own brand as a design company, and then working through that persona to take on the role of a professional graphic designer, working with clients and other collaborators to mimic what it's like in the real world, to do things like meet deadlines, manage budgets, and deal with client expectations and critiques. In the process, they create some amazing artworks that add to their portfolio and help develop their critical thinking and problem-solving skills. By the time students arrive in IMP4, they have had years to develop an impressive array of artwork and marketable skills that they are now ready to present to the world beyond high school. Throughout the year, they work independently and collaboratively on highlights such as designing their own video game, but focus mainly on developing a professional portfolio that will enable themselves to present their work to colleges and prospective employers. We hope you enjoyed this presentation and are as excited about Parkville's IMP program as we are. Please reach out if you have any questions, and we look forward to working with you.
Interested in working as a teacher or in education? Parkville offers the Teacher Academy of Maryland Magnet program. In this program, you will get a head start on your teaching or education career. You can earn articulated credit to statewide colleges and universities, you gain valuable experience in the classroom before going to college, and you develop skills as an educator. So the program prepares our high school students to further education and careers in the education profession. We make sure that we align with the Interstate Teacher Assessment and Support Consortium, or INTASC standards, as well as Maryland Essential Dimensions of Teaching. The program culminates after 4 years in an internship where students integrate content and pedagogical knowledge in an educational area of interest in a critical shortage area. So students are essentially allowed to do a mock student teaching placement before even graduating high school and gaining that experience much earlier than those who start a teacher program in college do. It also offers students opportunities to extend and apply their knowledge about teaching in a classroom setting under the supervision of a mentor teacher. It requires students to prepare a working portfolio during the internship. What this means is students each year will gather some of the activities and projects that they have worked on and put it all in one portfolio, which is reviewed at the end of their senior year and is used to help them get those articulation credits in college. We also encourage students to take the SAT and Praxis Core. The program course of study for our TAM program is over 4 years. In ninth grade, students take child and adolescent development, which focuses on physical, emotional, and psychological development of children from infancy through adolescence. Grade 10 is teaching as a profession, where we go over what it means to become a teacher, what are the requirements, some history of education, school law, learning styles. Grade 11 is Foundations of Curriculum and Instruction, so really focusing on how do you plan lessons and units, how do you look at content and change that into something that you can then teach to students. And grade 12 is that culmination where students are doing their educational academy internship, where they will work with a mentor teacher in a classroom and do what is similar to a student teaching placement in college. Some of the certification tests for the program, students can take the ParaPro. They are recommended to take the Praxis Core, what is now called Praxis 1. And then there are articulation agreements, as mentioned before, at 10 Maryland universities. And that includes Towson University, Stevenson University, Coppin State, Morgan State, Salisbury, Hood, McDaniel, Bowie, St. Mary's, and every year the TAM program is working on gaining more. We hope that this information has been helpful and that you give the TAM program at Parkville your interest and consideration.
Parkville High School's magnet bus routes change annually. It's based upon the location and distribution of the current magnet students. These buses go to and from different high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools to Parkville High School and return at the end of the day. Families are responsible for transportation to and from these pickup and drop-off locations, or they are responsible for taking their student to and from Parkville High School. As more information about transportation is collected, we will be posting our bus routes. Please visit our website or contact our magnet office and coordinator for updates on our magnet showcases. This is a great opportunity for students to see the work that our magnet students are doing and get a chance to see what our building and teachers are like.
For information on application deadlines and admissions information, please be sure to check the Office of Magnet Programs. On their website, which is linked on the next slide, you will find information about Parkville High School's open house and additional information about our magnet programs and upcoming events.
If you have additional questions or if you need additional information, please feel free to visit our website posted on this slide or contact our magnet coordinator whose information and contact information is posted below. I really appreciate the time you guys took to hear about our magnet programs here at Parkville High School. If you're interested in any of these, please complete the application and look for updates on our assessment. You will need to complete both of those to be accepted. We hope we can welcome you to the Parkville family and help you reach your potential through our magnet programs.